So something cool just happened during our last interview when we were doing it. I guess a friend of Ryan Salazar said, "Oh, are you guys doing stuff with Broadcast Beat? Because I know Ryan." I was like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "I'm a friend of Ryan, so I'm here with Adam Teichman." So Ryan, wherever you are on the other side, just letting you know, I ran into your friend and he says hi. How are you?
Very well. We used to be on this side. We used to shoot for the show sometimes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, good. So we're doing great. We have two booths to this time.
Okay.
There's a brand new product we just launched. It's called the Exo Boom, and it's for taking care of the sound people who are largely dropped out when it comes to health and safety. Now that we're in the digital era, people are doing 20, 30, 40-minute takes, and they got to stand here holding a boom pole, and they're all getting blown out, rotator cuffs and everything else. So what this does is it takes all the way to the boom, and it allows them to cue it. They can spin around. They can do all types of moves with it. Another thing, it has a counterforce here. This comes off extremely quickly if they need to suddenly be mobile and boom underneath. And then it can go straight up on top. It latches really, really fast.
Wow.
And so this is something that is a great solution for them. They can tension it. So this is a great solution for them to be able to do these long takes. And not only that, it can hold, if you see this one, you can hold a sound mixer. So if people who are doing reality shows, documentaries, can operate their levels and hold the boom with like one finger at the same time. And you don't have to worry about it coming down and hitting the actor in the head. So these are, it's a real advancement for the sound people, and it's been on some sitcoms where they don't have to wheel out these big pedestals. They can just walk out between the cameras, reach a pole a really good distance, and have all that relief to operate the shot. So we're excited to launch this because it's going to extend their careers and avoid injury and make the job of a one-man engineer much, much easier.
I love that has been the theme. I feel like a lot of the products, I feel like companies are listening and realizing that we need to adjust with the times, adjust with the changes. Like, we want to make sure that there's safety on set.
Yeah.
You said this is the launch, so what was there a moment that made you go, I need to do something like this for the sound industry?
Yeah, well, because we started with, the unit over here is the Ergo Rig. And that has been very successful protecting the health of the operator who's doing handheld work. And so we realized, the people that were not being handled were the boom operators. So we wanted to take care of them too. So so this is a big advancement. They're all thrilled because no one thinks about them.
Yes, well, we're glad that you think about them because
Yeah.
I love that. Can you talk me over like sizes? Because I know like when we talk about men, women, different size bodies,
Yes.
like being able to adjust appropriately to your body is super important too, to also prevent further injuries, right?
Absolutely, and fitting is extremely important. So we're always either having people come down to see us, or we do videos. We do a lot of FaceTime. Zoom sessions, things like that to fit people. It's very important. Everything here is adjustable. There's multiple screws for different waist sizes. These can raise and lower to accommodate female anatomy. The Ergo Rig over there is specifically designed for female anatomy. You can check out the architecture on that.
Yeah.
And so we have, women are here and much more than ever. They're here to stay, and it's very important we take care of our sister operators as well as the men. So,
I really appreciate you saying that, by the way.
Yeah. Yes, and it's very important to us. And everything we do is really born from listening. We pay a lot. I came from the field, and so did my business partner. And it's very important. Our business model is to really go out there in the field, constantly getting feedback from people and adjusting our products, designing our products around all the feedback we get.
Yeah, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but would you be able to do a sample fitting with me?
Sure, I can. The great one would be if we can do you want to try on the camera?
Sure.
Let's do that.
Because I do camera operate as well.
Yeah, let's do the camera. That would be cool. I'm going to grab
Awesome.
this one.
This is just such a cool booth, seeing everything out like this. And you mentioned that this one specifically was meant for female?
Yep, this particular unit is the Ergo Rig. That's called the Center Fit. And the reality about this is, even though we had it with women in mind, we find out that really men appreciate it just as much.
Yeah.
So unless there's certain times where the classic one works better for certain people, but this one works, it's kind of gender neutral, even though it works on a lot of bodies. So I could put this on you if you like.
Absolutely. And just really quickly, if we were online, how does the sizing work specifically? Is it small, medium, large, or how does the size work?
We do make two sizes.
Okay.
This is a smaller one, but everything you'll notice on these knobs is adjustable, and also the waist area here is all adjustable. So we're able to accommodate pretty much any body type. And we also have underslinging options too. So not only does it take all the weight off your shoulder and take all that spinal compression away and put it all on your hips, but you can also take it off your shoulder and cradle the camera and have that be all on your hips as well, weight-free.
All right. Well, I'll get this fitted. Maybe I can have Haley. Say hello to Haley. I'm just putting them all on camera. This is a fun time being a crew as well. So it's just also, I'm loving interviewing the folks that take care of the people behind the scenes. And this is very much our behind the scenes. So this is Haley. She's been helping us out. I'm going to have you hold the mics. So that way I can be able to adjust. And you can just point it at us.
That's a lovely jacket. Maybe we should remove it.
Okay,
just to put
sure.
This on.
I don't know if I'm attached. Hold on.
Are you
one
attached?
second.
No.
I might be attached.
I
But
could
that's
wrap
fine.
around. I didn't want to wrinkle it up too much.
Oh no, it's okay. Shout out to my stylist Daisy at Fix Collective for letting me. I have to dry clean all
So
of this
what we're
anyways.
going to do is put your right arm right through here.
Okay, so my right arm. Let me make sure I have my IFB in.
Yeah.
I just want to give everybody the behind the scenes.
Okay.
I just loved it. Okay. So
Now,
the right arm went in.
I'm going to put this here.
Okay.
This is going to be. I'm going to make this cinch this so it's kind of snug. Ready?
Feeling like Laura
I'm going
Croft.
to pick this up a little bit here. Okay, ready?
Yep. Whoa. Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, let me get in my
Yeah, we
zone.
give you a free chiropractic adjustment while we're putting you in.
Yeah.
Okay, and to put this over here. That's great.
This is kind of synonymous to that massage I was looking at over there to get later for the whole crew.
Okay, well that's a nice producer. All right, and we're going to connect this. Again, I'm going to cinch this a little bit for you. There we are. And this is just for your comfort over here. We have a pad. I'm going to tuck that. Let me see this part of it.
Okay.
Okay, slide this over. Now this one, I might have to do, what I would need to do for you on this one is probably move the belt around, but we'll do as best we can with the time we have.
Yeah, well, I love that you're saying it out loud because a lot of times people see the vest and they don't know how to actually fit and adjust.
Let me tighten this a little bit for you. And this one, if I do this,
I'll get in my squat position
it'll
again.
compensate a little bit.
So you'll
here
yank
for
me
you.
across the floor.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah.
Now, once this is fit, of course, you never have to do any of this again.
Yes.
Okay, you just take it on and off. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'll hand you this very...
Ripley! This really does look like the Ripley over here. You're turning yourself
This might be a little
to
nose heavy, there's no battery.
Ooh, okay.
But I'm going to...
I get to see how Eric feels, and I feel bad because he's doing this handheld, and yesterday we had a 12-minute interview, and I was like, ooh, I'd be singing too. Do you need sticks? We can put you on sticks right now. He's like, no, I don't need sticks.
Okay. Oh, there's a new set of handles on this. Wow. So this is a very light camera. You can
Okay,
film.
hold on. Let me give Haley. Can I? Oh, I'll have Eric.
right.
Andres. Okay.
Oh, we're going to put a battery on it first. Now it's even lighter. Okay, ready?
That was even lighter. Yep.
Okay, so feel that.
All right.
Would you like to
Yeah.
shoot all day with that?
No, I would not like to shoot all day with
Okay.
this. I don't think Eric would either.
Okay. Yeah. Let's try this. Okay, we're going to put it up on your shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. Are you feeling that on your shoulder?
Oh, no, I don't even feel it on my shoulder. I'm not supposed to, right?
No.
Okay, I feel nothing on my shoulder. I think Eric might want to borrow this the rest of the day, huh? But yeah, it definitely is
Eric's
taking
not
the weight off my shoulder. I feel like I feel like in my core, but it feels like it's not straining anything. I just feel absolutely supported in my core. I could definitely film a lot longer than if I didn't have this.
Right, and I'll show you the next feature. We'll pull it off here. This is our undersling device, and I'm going to extend this a little bit. We just simply drop this right in here,
Okay.
and we're going to pull this up here. Now hold on to the camera there. There, I'll put your handles up for you. Here, we can do this. You can even hold on to this handle over here if you wanted. And we can do this one. And you let the weight go. Watch
Okay.
this. You can just hang there. See that? This one has a lever.
Why am I so terrified of just letting it go right
Here
now?
you go. You can hold it here,
Okay.
and you can hold it here.
There it
Okay.
goes.
And now you can see your monitor here.
Nice.
You see?
Yeah, that's pretty next level of art on this. And so you're basically doing this now, but for the sound.
We're
folks
doing
now
this for the
too.
sound people too. And if you want to raise it, we just pull up on this. And now you can get, instead of you're not chasing
You know,
dogs.
I'm coming for your job, Eric.
That's right.
Right now. But no, this has been really awesome. I just appreciate you taking the time to show people how to
Right.
fit and how to adjust it,
you
utilizing
are.
the undersling.
Yeah, and you can boom down just by holding this trigger.
Yep.
Okay. And then when you're ready to go back on your shoulder, you put it there,
Okay.
and you can put it right back up again.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't move the handle.
I'm like, I didn't move the handle, but I'm
Yeah,
just
here,
like
have
holding
a-
it. Just don't want to
look
drop
at-
this beautiful
look at a handle
camera.
on it. There you go.
Okay. Wow.
So this
That's really
is
cool.
what the ergo rig does.
Yeah.
So if you were shooting all day, you could get a lot of injury. So this is what it is, and I will now relieve you with this.
Thank you. Well, I just have a couple of questions just being here at NAB Show with Adam Teichman, who also is a very dear friend to Ryan Salazar. What number NAB Show is this for you?
Oh, God. This has got to be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Our 8th year, I believe.
8th year.
Yeah.
All right. So when the first year that you came here and this year being the centennial, what
It was
has been the
2016,
most?
yeah.
2016. Okay. So from 2016 to now, and we're 100 years centennial, celebrating
Wow.
100 years of broadcasting excellence.
Wow.
What has been the biggest change for you?
The biggest change for us as a company, or as our
You as a
experience?
company and personally as well.
Well, our biggest change is, we've had an opportunity to develop new products. We've been very blessed. We won an award. The what you're wearing right now won an award from the SOC, a New Technology Award. The biggest change is that we've had a chance to touch a lot of lives. That's like the most important thing to us. This is the industry I came from. These are all my colleagues, and I love that we can bring in not only younger generations, but people where the weight of the camera is no longer a discriminating factor. Anybody can operate now. Anybody can hold cameras now. And the other things, which I hope we have a moment to show you, is all about camera stabilization. And since then, we've had those devices on Star Wars. Our product is ZG over there. The show The Last of Us. That series was shot exclusively with it.
Love that show.
Yeah, so we're very excited to show you that too.
Okay, sure. Do you need to bring it out over here on the
we
side?
should probably walk around.
Oh, we should walk around. Can I have
Yeah.
the crew come with me a little bit?
Yeah. Are we burning all your film? Oh, it's tape.
No,
Yeah.
we're completely live, and today being like the last full day of NAB Show, why not? This is the time where I get to go around, show the audience at home how I, Nikki Sun, network with people, and how I've been able to go from 2018 being like a mere MC of speakers to now being here hosting live. So I'm just gonna give you a process throughout my entire time, if y'all don't mind. I feel like it's something that people don't know how to network, how to talk to people. It really is as simple as, wow, your mic flag says this, my friend's there, tell me what you got. So show me what you got.
Okay, let's start with this one. He's going to show it to you, but on the Steadicam. But this is a new device we have. It's been we launched it in 2021 actually, but it has recently really picked up, mostly because of, or largely because of its being used on The Last of Us.
Wow.
And if you notice this,
Wow.
it's a 3-axis head,
Uh-huh.
and it replicates a handheld look and feel, but it doesn't have any of the footsteps associated with handheld. You have a boom range you really don't have in handheld. You can reach over tables, and this also can be hard mounted like it is right now. And it has a tremendous amount of flexibility and smoothness, and it's a really great storytelling look, because it still gives you that kinetic, voyeuristic handheld feel that a lot of shows are looking for without all the negative parts of handheld, which is, besides killing the operators, it's the shake, it's the running, it's too much interference. So it's the perfect hybrid, and a lot of, when directors and producers see this, they're ecstatic about it because of how it melds those two worlds of stability and an unmistakable handheld look.
Yeah.
And this is Adeshola,
Hey.
Hello.
who is our brilliant operator. Yeah.
I'm all right.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Hey, taking my job, huh?
Although that's gonna make the job last a lot easier for a lot of the operators.
So this is the configuration that a lot of was used on The Last of Us and other shows. And Adeshola, we can probably step out a little bit so you can. This is he can pan, he can whip pan. He can find his frames. He's away from the viewfinder, so he can really see what's going on around him. He can get low, he can get high, and it's it really opens up a whole new world of a handheld look that really tells the story so much more smoothly.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Honestly, I'm looking like I'm watching a choreographed, beautiful, graceful dance. You know,
Yeah.
we talk about all these cinematographers, like they're so strong and they're like on sets for hours at a time just hauling heavy things. And this is the most graceful thing I've actually seen. It's actually quite like an art form to me. This should be another category of dance, to be honest, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, well, you know, we got one of the great dancers here.
There you
So,
go, cinematography dance.
yes.
You missed the kick move. You did a whole kick move right there. Yes, there you go. Wow.
That's when the actor doesn't hit their mark.
I
No,
know.
I'm kidding.
I mean, what is the payload for this?
The payload's pretty strong. I mean, you know, what's happening is you don't have, we usually have to lighten the springs in the arms because you don't have all the counterweights that a Steadicam sled has. So when they're going for the handheld look, a lot of Steadicam operators will carry this in their kit now. So in addition to their sled, which is the smooth part, they can do this handheld look and feel.
Okay.
And it's actually a little bit lighter because of the lack of, it's not a pendulum, you don't have the counterweights. And then I can show you the next unit, and this is the anti-gravity.
Come over here because the lighting is better this way.
We've seen this before.
Oh my
back
gosh.
here, but why don't you show her the range? This is Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
And we see where we're scraping the floor. He can move very smoothly along the floor. He can come up, do a nice steady rise. And you'll notice there's not a big arc in this. It's almost a straight path. And he can get very high. So there's no reason to be thinking inside of a box where all your range is here to here, then there's a big switch over and everything. And he can move along the floor like this. He can move like behind, lateral, and it looks like you're on a dolly. It's amazing when you look at the footage. People think, you know, this is almost a dolly, and the speed at which you can get these moves is unbelievable. I originally built this more for the independent filmmakers to make them look like they had 5 times their budget, and now a lot of the big movies have been using this, a lot of the A-list movies, and they don't have a lot of financial limitations on equipment. They choose this because of the speed at which they can move, the flexibility, getting in the tight spaces, and it's starting to pick up more and more. It was used on the Disney Star Wars series. Obi-Wan used this. I know some others. I know, what was the last? Bullet Train used it.
Okay.
Star is Born, Maddie Libatique uses it all the time. And so we're very excited to open up this world because it is actually pretty affordable. It's an affordable solution, and it also gives, he can either operate off a joystick and do all the framing himself, or we can go to these wheels. I don't know if you can see this.
Oop.
There's a pair of wheels overhead, and we can actually operate the shot from here. And this is primarily what would happen on features. They can get very long lenses if they want. They just talk on headsets, they coordinate, and they get these very, very precise moves.
I mean, I love that so much, and I hear that Ryan's on the other side, so I just wanted to make sure that we're here. But thank you so much for your time. Thank you for giving us an incredible walkthrough of all your new products. Thank you for being inclusive. Yeah. It's been a pleasure.